I am naturally a very poor speaker, and used to receive much criticism from my viewers and listeners on the quality of my narration. In response to these often harsh critiques, I picked up certain habits, which allow me to produce very passable narration, which my viewers and listeners now regularly praise. If, like me, speaking is not your forte, keep watching, because in this video, I'm going to tell you 4 tips which I hope will help you improve your own narration. Tip number 1. Narrate first thing in the morning. Through trial and error, I have discovered that my voice is the richest and most pleasant sounding first thing in the morning, and the thinnest and least pleasant sounding late at night. I don't know the reason for this, but I've found that the difference is consistent and noticeable. Although I'm hypocritically recording this video in the evening, just because I want to get it done, I've pre-recorded samples of my speech early in the morning and late at night, so that you can hear the difference for yourself. Here is my voice late at night. 2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene. And here is my voice early in the morning. 2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene. Tip number 2. Speak slowly and deliberately. Chances are that if you're a writer, you read a lot, and if you read a lot, chances are that you have a speedy internal dialogue, and with it, a tendency to read aloud quickly. Narration, especially in the context of audiobooks, sounds best when it is delivered slowly. When you record yourself, try to speak so slowly that it makes you uncomfortable. Chances are that your listeners will find it perfectly paced. Tip number 3. Don't feel the need to record everything in one go. If you're a naturally gifted voice actor and can narrate long passages without making mistakes, more power to you. If, like me, however, you fumble over every second word, don't sweat it. When recording, repeat a line until you're satisfied with it, then move on to the next one. When you have finished recording, simply go back and edit out the stuff you're not satisfied with. This is much more time-consuming than recording everything in one take, but it makes for a pleasant and polished piece of audio in the end. Tip number 4. Take out your breaths. My viewers and listeners used to pester me relentlessly for breathing when I narrated. This used to irritate me to no end, since speaking is pretty difficult to do without breathing. However, their criticisms prompted me to start going through my narration and editing out my breaths. To do this in Audacity, click and drag your mouse over the breath you want to remove. Click Effect, click Amplify, drag the meter all the way to -50 decibels, and then click OK. After doing this once, you can more speedily eliminate your next breath by highlighting it, clicking Effect, and then clicking Repeat Noise Reduction near the top. A word of warning, this might sound strange if you have a lot of background noise in your narration. To get rid of background noise, highlight an unedited piece of narration where there appears to be little to no sound. Click Effect, click Noise Reduction, and click Get Noise Profile. That accomplished, highlight your entire track, which you can do quickly by holding the Control key and pressing A. Then click Effect, Noise Reduction, and OK. After that, much of your background noise should disappear. In the next video in this series, we will edit our narration so that it sounds good, and accords with ACX's specifications. See you there.